What's going on, guys? How you going? That was a bit delayed, wasn't it? Good to see so many fantastico people here. So intense. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Who's going to sing Final Countdown? I won't, because I'll get it so perfect that I'll get a copyright claim if I do it. So I'll leave one of you guys to do it out there. But fantastic crowd in early. I was super stoked to see. Yeah, there was something like 16 likes before we even get started. So fantastic people. And if you haven't hit it yet, why not give the old button a tickle there? And just have some invisible coffee there. Now, in the house we do have Laz, Jag. Hey Jag, how you going? Bodgy. We got Thirsty Rabbit, but he's at work. Chevy is late. That's okay. Benny's Aquatics is here as well. G'day Benny. We got Disco Dan in the house. Disco Stew. How you going, Dan? EdStar81. How you going, Ed? Big supporter of the channel. Always look out for your comments through the week. Nice work, EdStar. Pete Berlinski, the aquarium plant man himself. This should be a good ranking game for you, sir. You should enjoy. Matty D. Yay, indeed. Good to have you here, Matty D. DWS Aqua, how you going? Looks like nice strong crowd here. Ugly Man's reefing in the house. G'day Ugly Man. Craig, the man himself. Craig Broderick. Yim Watch, indeed. Good to have you. Oh, good choice, Craig. Footy's overrated anyway. The season's over. Don't know why they even bother playing the rest of the games now. Fortunately, the mighty Dons. We didn't have a great Tuesday, but we've moved on from that. We're looking forward to 2021. Daniel M. How you going? Daniel M. Perfect. So we got a fun stream today. We got game numero 12. Super exciting. We're going to talk about Hardscape. I think it should be a good one. There's a few little curly ones there that we should be able to have a laugh about. Crows got 4 points. That's when you know the season's over, when the Crows win. I agree. Good stuff. I figured out how to trigger spawning with rams. 50% water change. Yep, that'll do it. Slight cooler water usually gets most fish to spawn. Benny, no problemo. We got a few little matters of business to cover early here. Some of you might be a bit confused that Bodgy from Australia has a blue name and a little wrench icon next to that name. So he is on a trial tonight. We'll see how Bodgy goes. There was a lot of discussion prior to the stream about whether he should get a wrench or not. I did note that it is extremely funny to mute him, which we will not be able to do whilst he has a wrench, so that's a definite downside, but he assures me that he will work his fingers to the bone doing link work and all those things. So hopefully Bodgy's audition here goes well. Otherwise, it might be the shortest moderation career in history, but I'm sure he'll do a good job. EdStar, welcome to level 1 membership. Good to have you. There you go. What you better do a flip. Whoop, there he goes. Is he going to make it in? He did. Good to have you on board. You now get custom emojis, a nice little fishbowl emoji next to your name too. You get pretty much a behind the scenes video every single week, and that's right, Bobby K. Talk about equal opportunity employer hiring an F tier. That's a fair point. I believe that I'm now able to claim some sort of government handout or something, so that'll be good. And you know, it keeps him off the highway picking up litter, so good stuff. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy EdStar. I try to provide more value than, you know, inherently what's there. So yeah, good to have you on board, and I'll have to update my thing that I put at the end of every video thanking all of the members. One of the few rarities I am. Bodgie's always under the spotlight. He's becoming a bit of a meme on these streams, but that's okay. He's a good young fella, and we like to promote those sorts of things. So let me move myself to the side slightly. Just moonwalking here, and check this out, people. This will excite. Do you see that? Do you see that? Yeah, why would you employ someone that doesn't even know where most aquarium water comes from? Here's a good meme. Invisible carp. Oh my gosh. That's right, Daniel M. So what we have here, I got some tanks coming. Approximately 6 fish tanks will turn up on my doorstep at some point between now and next stream, hopefully in one piece. And I'm super excited. Where am I going to put them? I have no idea. Probably the floor for a period of time until I find room, but I decided I need 6 new aquariums because sometimes you need 6 new aquariums. Hey Roxanne, good to see you. Good morning. You're up very early, I think. So yeah, good to have you bright and early. Hopefully we can kick your day off the right way. So yes, look forward to those. I actually have videos. I have videos queued until September 15th. So when they do turn up and when I make a new video, that's when you'll see them. So might be a while. So anyone can get a wrench. Not you, Craig. Not you. I'm going to be scaping 6. Jag. Yes, correct, DWS. Buying brand new is new for me. But the ones that I'm getting, you can't get them secondhand. So look out for those. And I'm excited. Aquarium Analytic, good to have you watching from the UK. So what's it for you? Is it like UK? I think for you it must be about 7 AM or 8 AM, something like that, is it? Aquarium Analytic. If you want more tanks, get more tanks. Matty D is a Perth Cichlids fan, as am I. So super excited for that. We'll preface the unboxing and associated scaping and stocking of those. But yeah, I'm not actually joking. I have no idea where they're going to go. I'm going to build some sort of setup. There is a plan to all this. It's not just madness, but well, it's a bit of madness. But anyway, hopefully it turns out pretty good, and we'll see. Yeah, it'll be over a period of time, Jag. I'm not that crazy, but 9:30 AM, very good. Yeah, because I was talking with Daniel Keeping Fish, and I think this time is his 7 AM or something like that. Or not, oh yeah, it might be 9 AM as well. Good stuff. Benny, you only hang around for the start of my streams anyway. So the back half is where the anarchy comes in anyway. 90% sure rams will spawn on the sand. Cool. When you gonna wear the green face mask and green shirt? I don't know what you're talking about. I actually I don't own a green shirt at all. What are you talking about, lads? I don't know what's going on. Oh no, my body disappeared. No, I have this green shirt. I have ideas, but I thought it was kind of weird if I just appeared as a floating head without any context. So I'm not exactly sure how to incorporate the green shirt into the streams, but yes, I'll have to put my thinking cap on at some point. Blake, I sense a fish room inside the house coming. Yes, we'll see. I don't know about that though. I don't think so. The invisibility cloak, yes. You're a wizard, Ari. Alright, anyway, we digress. That's the tanks, we already talked about that. If you don't know, I think most of you already do, but these are all the shirts that I came up with. If you want the glory of being the only person ever to buy one, then the website is somewhere. Bodgy Apprentice. Do your work there. See if you can track that down. No pressure, but yeah, I think the prerequisite thus far is you have to be a blood relative of mine or me to have bought one. So I don't know. If you've thought about it and you didn't go ahead, also let me know why, because we can see about changing some things. But the price is already pretty much as low as it can go with. Like, that's just the website's prices, basically. Green beanie, I reckon. I don't want that to be public information, lads. Thanks for the tips on the Asta 20s. Just ordered it and a DIY CO2 kit for my same scape. Awesome. That should be a great looking little tank there. 7.5 gallon. Is that like 30 litres? Yeah, nice. So that'd be like a little 30 centimetre cube or something. I like it. Yep. So anyway, that's enough of that. Hey Shep, how you going? Eric, good to see you as well. Alright, 26 in-house. That seems like a good number to get cracking. Wow, indeed. What we've got here, our usual... Oh, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Wow, indeed. Maybe it's because I'm on the side. Yes, it is. Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, yeah, that's a good point as well. Aquarium Analytics, so I think $15 flat rate, international shipping as well. But let me know if you have issues ordering not interstate, did I say interstate? Internationally. Let me know if that proves to be an issue, because that's not good enough. Okay, some rocks. Wow. So yes, we will be talking a lot about rocks and gravel and rocks and driftwood tonight. So, if you've never attended one of these ranking game live streams, first of all, why not? What have you been doing with yourself? Second of all, this is a super casual setting here, so you'll see a picture right there pop up, and that's just, to give the visual. And then what I will do is I'll scroll down here, try and find slate, and it's right there. And then there'll be a smaller picture right, bend my hand backwards, right there. And this little picture here will go somewhere on this board, and that's how we'll determine the best and worst aquarium hardscape that exists. What happens with this data? The International Federation of Aquascape Enthusiasts of International United Nations, they collate this information, and whatever's F instantly gets removed from the wholesale market, and whatever's S instantly gets posted to all of the aquascape enthusiasts internationally of the United Nations members. They all get a courtesy package of the winning hardscape. So that's 100% true and super important. So basically just rank off your opinion, if you like it, if you don't like it, etc. And A to F is your typical schoolyard grading system, A being good, F being your parents gonna be mad, and S is really superior, so reserve judgment for really the top-notch stuff to go into the S tier. I think that's pretty well straightforward. One thing I have just noticed, we need to... Oh no, I've just wrecked everything. We need to just make that slightly bigger, because... Anyway, I'll do this. So, to get started, we have slate here. Can be quite useful, for the most part inert. A lot of fish actually will spawn on the slate, angelfish and discus, probably the most famous two for that. Oh, good point, Eric. You've raised a fabulous point there. Don't spam the chat either. Everybody gets the same say on this, so if you do spam the chat, you will get basically muted for at least 5 minutes. And yeah, just everyone gets one go. It's no fun if one person just spams their letter. It just kind of ruins it for everyone else. So we all get a say here, and yep. Alright, what have I missed? I'm Groot. Okay, Bodgy. Alright, what have we got happening here? Good nonsense indeed. D, B, C, D, D, B. Here we go. Hey, Mini Plantscapes. Good to see you as well. Another B. Yeah, it's all good, Eric. I know there's a delay. It's all good. And another B. Nice work, Bodgy. B from Daniel M as well. Okie dokie. I use this a lot, but a different type. Interesting. I wonder what type that is. Laz, good to see you've learnt. Alright, so we had D's, B's and C's basically fairly even. So that means, by law of averages, Slate lands in the C. Don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. Next hardscape on the list. Hopefully not Mini Plantscapes. Hopefully not. Oh no, I forgot to set up my PowerPoint hotkeys again. What did I call it? Oh no, just bear with me here for a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Our slideshow won't work really well if we don't have the left and right buttons set up. Okie dokie. Fluval stratum. What do we think about fluval stratum? Planted tank soil, really good for breed and shrimps on. Buffers your water softer. Fairly round, pretty homogeneous material there. What do we think about fluval stratum? Where did I put it? There. Thank you. Jag with a D. Don't mind it. Pretty expensive. So, if you got a lot of money, I guess you might think it's okay. Too rich for me though. I'll just go with S, it seems like a good one. Looks milk chocolatey. I'm more of a dark chocolate guy. Okay. You were asking how to incorporate eating into this game. I think you've found the way. B's, lots of B's. Couple of A's, couple of D's. Go E, because it will decrease the price. You've played this game before, I see, Aquarium Analytic. Good stuff. Good but expensive. I can agree with that. General consensus looks like probably a B. All of these are slightly too big tonight, which is going to infuriate me. What do we think about the Total Tropicals? How are you? Wakey wakey indeed. How is sunny Queensland today, Total Tropicals? Treating you well? ADB. Nice. C. What do we think about, the humble terracotta pot? Humble terracotta pot. F? Come on, mapped. Come on, mapped. Can't be an F. Oh, hang on, let me inspire. I did actually forget something earlier. So, let's go back into the screen. Let's move me into the center. So, what I was going to say is I've updated my background video thingy. Check it out. We've got a new background video. Oh my gosh. The world is ending. Alright. Have a look at that though. Couple of terracotta pots in an aquascape. Breaking all the rules just at the end of the IAP aquascaping competition. Did you see any of those in the winning scapes? No. Me either. Look outside of the box, people. There's more to the world than Cereus stone. Am I right? Right there. Terracotta pot. Wow, indeed. Alright, how'd we go? Jag, see. Use some moss on top and they will look cool. Not bad. Aquarium Analytic only works with cichlids. I beg to differ. Or snakeheads. Well, I'm glad that I showed that real world example then. They're super cheap. You can smash them up, use them as caves. Alright, we got a lot of D's and C's and B's. Yeah, Craig. I'm a legit businessman, don't you know? This is my boss attire. Can't you imagine me, Craig, in the office? You work harder. You work less hard. You file these papers. You shred these papers. That sort of stuff. Aquarium Analytic. Those are Cryptwentii species brown. I'll type that out for you. Wentii species brown. Let me know. I think there's a significant delay, so it'll be interesting to see when that comes through. Thanks, Laz. Too much like caramel. Alright. Podgy, your trial so far? Not going well. Oh, Pete, what are you doing to me, mate? Dropping a D on the humble terracotta pot. Eureka 2.0. That's a good one. That's a Josh Sim level aquascape. Good for a yabby, that's true. Yeah, Bodgy, get me a coffee. Bodgy, throw out this coffee. Bodgy, get me a tea. Just to troll. Yeah, I did. I believe so. Although I do have a sneaking suspicion I forgot one person's. So I'm waiting for them to tell me that that person's ones didn't arrive. But I don't think it was you. I think I accidentally forgot to send King's Aquariums their one. Accidentally. Okie dokie. How did it go? It's a bit of a mixed bag. I think people voted B mainly in support for me, but we can't put them in the B. We might have to put them C. Terracotta pot. Next to El Slato. Okie dokie. Texas Holy Rock. Texas Holy Rock. Yeah, but I sent everything last Monday though, Craig, so we'll see. I don't know how to make coffee. Food poisoning instead. I'll give you a hint, Bodgy. Food poisoning is not a key ingredient in coffee. Alright. SpongeBob house. That'd be good. I'd actually... Not SpongeBob house maybe, but you could do some interesting things if it was a free-for-all. Although I heard what was it? I was listening to an interview and somebody was getting in trouble for, what was it? For using too much like that molding clay or something. to glue all the rocks together. Holy rock. So this one's going to buff your pH right up for them Malawi, Tanganyikan type cichlids. High up into the 8s. It also shows up algae pretty bad because white versus green, you know, it's generally not a great combo. Look kind of like bones, I guess. They've got holes, you know, so it's kind of like natural caves and stuff. Bodgy. Yes, you know how this works. I prefer gold bullion for my Pleco hardscapes. That's pretty good idea. It's like safekeeping as well, you know, hiding things in plain sight. Nobody will think to look in the aquarium, and even if they do, you've trained those plecos to be vicious killers. And as soon as they put their hand in the tank, they just pull it out and it's just a skeleton, just a nub that the plecos have rasped down to nothing. Hey, Jason Cichlids, how's it going, Jace? Good to have you in the house. You must have been summoned by Texas Holy Rock. If you haven't checked out Jason Cichlids, another great Aussie, and he's been on some super cool fish, not store, I nearly said store. It seems like a store, some fish room tours of his cousin's place in suburbs of Sydney. Hopefully I got that right, Jace, but yeah, super cool operator. Like your stuff there, Jace. Check him out. Bodgy, link, minion. Don't like the buffering for planted tanks as it ruins the chemistry. I agree. Yeah, it's not ideal for planted tanks. You could put a little bit in the back of like a guppy tank or something, but for the most part, not great for plants. Okie doke, we got D's. Yeah, lots of D's. I think that one's pretty straightforward. Cal B, welcome. There you go. Cal B. Hi mate, new to the channel. Like my work. Keep up the good stuff. Appreciate that, Cal B. Hopefully you enjoy, enjoy what I'm putting out. But good to have you, and feel free to get involved in all the shenanigans. Absolutely, Jace. It's only 7 o'clock. I thought it was like 10. Nope, 7 o'clock. Cousins fishing. Yeah, I thought so. And Bodgy and I often talk about your channel, Jason. All positive, I can assure you. Next, Melbourne FC and F. Now that's a ranking I can get behind. My KH and GH sit at 13, so I'm good on that. Good stuff. Aquarium Analytic with the F. Late F. Alright, so what we have here, if you can't tell from the custom, probably $85,000 planted tank leveling scraper tool there. This is ADA Amazonia. ADA Amazonia. Very, very popular. Just the standard Amazonia. We're not getting too crazy, although I don't have the other variants on the list here, like ADA Africana, ADA, what's that other one? I can't remember. Amazonia Light though. Give the stuff an A and the metal thing an S. As long as you don't mind mortgaging your house to afford that little labeling on that leveler scraper doodad. Yeah, but a lot of people, if they're not familiar with Amazonia, a lot of people have dramas basically with the cycling period at the start. More so the older Amazonia, less so the new, but the original Amazonia used to leach a fair bit of ammonia in the early days just because it really helps plants to establish, but so many people were having trouble, putting fish in too early and all that as time has gone by, they've made it so that it does less so, but it's also not as good for your plants. So bit of a catch-22 there. I should probably bring it up. Amazonia. We have SDS, BAAS, BBD. How much is that gravel in the window? How much is that ADA soil? It is $49 is the best I've seen it for a 9 litre bag. I think worldwide they still portion them out in litres. So you can get either 3 litres, which 3 litres might do like a 30 centimetre cube or a 1 foot cube. 9 litres will probably do, you know, your 2 foot tank, your 60 centimetre sort of setup. For example, I'll flick back to my new clip here. This particular tank here, I mean, before it had terracotta pots, when it was just a tank, this is a 4 foot by 18 inch by 18 inch. There is about 30 litres of Amazonia in there. So that's like there's like nearly $200 worth of Amazonia in there. Wow, indeed. I agree. Jag. I was trying to go and get some off our friend Ravi, but then some sort of state decided to lock down, so I haven't been able to. But I have reserved something like 20 bags. Nah, is that right? Yeah, I reserved something ridiculous. 60 litres maybe? And I can't wait for that. We're going to give it a go. Yeah, it's a clay-based volcanic soil. Already gave my kidney away for some ADA tools. Alrighty. Good stuff. What's a centimetre? Yeah, 2/10 of an inch. Is that right? 2/10 is 1/5. I don't know things. 2.5 centimeters is an inch. That's what I paid for marine substrate. Why did you get marine substrate? Did you get live sand or something, ugly man? Chevy, good to have you. Fear not, we've waited for you to turn up. We haven't done anything. Ignore these images here. They're just there for decoration. Awesome. Yeah, I'm sure I just need to go get it. But it will certainly help with all my tanks that I've ordered. So, I think we ended up with an A for there, which is fitting. It should be above the fluval stratum. This is really annoying me with the size discrepancy here. Let me just exhibit some poor showmanship here. Bring that down. That can move up there. And we need to make this the right size. Something like that. Was this annoying any of you or just me? Maybe just me. Oh, skipped too many things. It's all just going downhill, isn't it? Alright, I think that'll do. Apologies. This is what happens when you actually work a tough job and you don't have time to sit around at home fiddling with live streams all day. Okie doke. Do I have a pet yabby? That's a negative. I do not. They eat too many plants and I'm not. I just can't agree with that. Good stuff. 3/8 of an inch. I'll take your word for it. Carib Sea special grade substrate from my tank. It's about the only stuff that doesn't blow away. Ah, okay. Yeah, nice. Nah, Arjun. I haven't played Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2. It's probably up to about Modern Warfare 15. I don't know. Alright, what do we got here? I think Bogwood. Malaysian? Is Bogwood Malaysian? I think so. Very dense, tannin-rich wood. Very natural looking though. Like, I find it's more natural looking than like a gold vine. Great for riverbed type scapes, I believe. Also, if you get a nice arching over piece, you can create a good amount of depth. Great for also creating levels within an aquarium, retaining structures. And but yeah, you'll have tannins to deal with for quite a while. It is indeed wood, Eric. Tough job, spend a day with me. You don't even know what I do, Craig. I don't know what you do either, but... Anyway. We're in our internet dimension now, so our real world doesn't matter. B, C, S, C, B. There is definitely a delay going on here. Hey, Angelfish Keeper, welcome. We've got a few from the UK in this morning, which is really good to see. Alright, somebody mute Aquamate. Bodgy, mute Aquamate. Oh no, you can't. I'll have to de-wrench him first if he wants to carry on like that. Thought it was a rock. Yeah, fair enough. That is one good thing, I guess, is it sinks pretty readily, so it's not like others where you have to wait forever to get it to sink. Haven't played since Donkey Kong. Bit of Pac-Man. Oh jeez. There is a big delay, yep. I don't know why. We'll get through though. Yeah, you can test the delay, let me show you. So, I will type something right now, a dot, and I'm pressing send now. And then you'll see it, and then you'll realize the time difference. How long that took to come up. Craig, I think you buy it over at the safe, I don't even know if I can say that on stream. The Safe House in Richmond. You might not even know that reference actually. Never mind. Alright. CSB C A. Yes, I do. Interesting. Phenomenal fish. G'day, Ryan. How you going, mate? Bunch of A's. Enough dilly-dallying. Drop her straight in the A. Good stuff. Next, we have... Was it? Well, that just really throws that theory out the window. Then perhaps I'm the only delay then. Yeah, Aquamate, but there's 75,000 pets a part of that number. Hey Aries, loved the Gumtree videos. Greetings from California. Good to have you, Aries. Glad you enjoyed it. Did the references come across with Gumtree? I often wonder that because I think the UK have Gumtree, but wasn't sure how it would translate to the States. So good to see you enjoyed. Oh yes, sorry, I forgot this question before. Can you put 8 cardinals with 2 what? Arjun's carrying on here. Settle down, Arjun. You've been warned before. Multiple streams, young man. See you, Laz. That's what I told him too, ugly man. He'll believe you though, he won't believe me. He was too busy waving his Eagles scarf around to listen to me talking about his royal dotty back. I know Gumtree from children's stories. I don't know what stories those are. Did we talk about what's here on the screen? No, probably not. The mini bonsai. What do we think about the mini bonsai? Ah, 8 cardinals with 2 paradise fish. Yeah, your paradise fish will probably fight each other to death though. They are related to gouramis and betters. But you could do it. That would be the only concern I'd have. 10 gallons, not huge, but you could do it. Alrighty. B, it does not look natural. Interesting. Did you know that it actually is natural? But what you need to do is transform, rotate. That's what it actually looks like. Apparently, these things are actually the roots of some kind of tree or something. I don't know exactly what tree it is, but you look at them a whole different way when you realize that those little twiggy bits are actually the roots, don't you? So, yep. Yeah, we'll go with that, Eric. Must be coffee, I reckon. Out of my custom invisible aquarium co-op coffee cup, all the way from America. Happy days. I'm not sure that it does contain a lot of super glue either, Arjun. I've got one. Skeep. I would go with cardinals because CPDs are too skittish and small. As soon as the paradise fish started chasing the CPDs, you'd just never see them. Cool. Alright, CACD CDDCE. Cool. Cool. A. In that case, I believe they belong there. B is better. Well, you know, it's all relative, Arjun. B is better if you are a C. Although if you're an A, then B is not better. B is worse than A. That is if you go by the alphanumeric scale. However, if you do reverse alphanumeric, then of course B is the second worst. So these are the things that they don't teach you in school. Maybe they do, I don't know. D. The bonsai by Green Aqua was awesome. Yeah, insert word here by Green Aqua is awesome every time. I agree. Did you know that Bodgy is the moderator on the legitimate Green Aqua Discord? That's pretty impressive. He's not even here, is he? The mod extraordinaire, he's gone. He's ditched. Oh, he is here. He's made me look a right fool there. John, fair call, mate. I mean, put the CPDs with cardinals instead of the paradise fish. Oh, yeah. I mean, you can. They're not going to bother each other, but if you've only got 10 gallons to work with, I think you said 10 gallons, I'd rather just put twice as many CPDs or twice as many cardinals, whatever you can afford or whichever your preference is. Two shoals of things just generally looks a lot better in your head than it does in reality, in my opinion. Always better to just have a ton of one thing. Alright, are these votes? I can't tell what these votes are for. That's okay, Fisher. No worries, Aqua matey. Enjoy your dinner, Joshua. Right, so yes, we didn't really talk about it, but we can now. Canyon Rock is what this is called. There's a bunch of names for it though, just like everything else. whatever people will buy, that's what they'll call it. But yes, nice orange, deep orange with a lot of quartz veins through it. Once again, pretty much inert, but you do have to worry about some of those veins being, of a limestone material. But yeah, I've got a skate with this stuff with some ADA Africana. It looks pretty good, but I mean that's subjective as well. So how many of one of those could I put in? 10 gallons, 40 liters. What I would do. Where's the 10 gallon? How many would I put? I'd probably put. Honestly, I would probably put like 20 cardinals or like 30 CPDs. But I mean, I have like 200 CPDs in a 20 gallon, so who am I to ask really, or give advice to? Just put as many fish in as you are willing to do the work for. Alright, so I'm going to take these votes are here. Oh, we got pretty much even B's and C's distribution here. C, yes, and with analytic, and analytic says only works in the desert scape. Yep, I don't disagree with that. No worries, Yashtag. Good to see you as well. Hello. I bit into it once, okay. You are a strange cat, Mr. Bodgy. Speaking of Bodgy, the members will know this from the behind the scenes video, but tomorrow the video gets launched. Yes, tomorrow the video gets launched where we respond to Bodgy's call out. If you're not familiar, when I usually do unboxings, it's with either the rainbow knife or the Bear Grylls knife. It's kind of a little meme we've got going. Bodgy called me out. He decided to attempt to top that with a meat cleaver unboxing. Unboxing using a meat cleaver, not unboxing a meat cleaver. That'd be a weird video for a fish channel, but in any case, I have topped that. So look out for that tomorrow. Super exciting. What do we got? Fish and plant mystery box planned for tomorrow. I actually got it like 10 days ago or something, and all the fish are doing really well. Super stoked with them and happy to talk about them soon. So yeah, look out for a crazily over the top unboxing tomorrow. Anywho, we've got B's and C's and the occasional D, so that means we got to drop it in the C. Getting sidetracked a lot tonight, aren't I? Oh, here we go. Curveball. We have our first wild card here tonight. The plastic castle. I'm sure everyone has had the plastic castle in an aquarium in their day. What is going on here? Biting rocks isn't good for you. I don't know what's going on. Unboxing a meat cleaver with a meat cleaver on a fish channel and then doing a meat cleaver catch, clean and cook. That's Bodgy's next video. Plastic castle. Great for any sort of aquascape. You could do a 3 castle Iwagumi. That'd look awesome. F, that is all. G, don't put it on the screen. We can unleash the G tier, but... Never had a plastic castle. You've been missing out, Fisher. You need a plastic castle in your life. Actually, I don't know if I've ever had a plastic castle either, to be honest. No worries, Chevy. I just thought it would be funny. If we were sick of looking at different rocks, I thought it would be a good one to mix it up a bit. Get everyone engaged again. In the 90s, solid S. I like it. Maybe it's only an S when coupled with a few other ingredients. An Oscar, perhaps. A for kids. Nah, I think that's a pretty affirmative response there. We've got Clear F for the... Music just stopped. Music didn't like the castle going into their F tier. Put it S for the meme. All these people don't know that G tier exists. Only the OGs. Only the OGs. Next, an absolute staple. An absolute staple. You can't go past the Dragonstone, Oko Stone. Heavy clay-based stone with a lot of little voids and bubbles through it, presumably through the volcanic process happening and air bubbles being trapped within the stone. You can get some really nice colours through it as well. Some of them can have purple sheens going through. Others can be lighter brown, others darker. But basically, for most people, like if you go through the IAPLC scaping competition, it's like 50-50 between Dragonstone and Ceria Stone. Bodgy's IAPLC, Plastic Castle, Clown Gravel, and an Oscar. You'd probably win. You'd probably win because you'd set yourself apart. A natural S. Oh my. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It won't even let me select it. The computer doesn't believe it either. A natural S. Our first natural S for the evening. Congratulations. Dragonstone. Oko Stone. Whatever you want to call it. First S for this evening. Well done. So unfortunately that does mean that the price of Dragonstone is set to double. So I'd recommend investing in Dragonstone ASAP. Close down your computer, run. No, they're probably not open. Open back up your computer. Schedule in an early alarm clock tomorrow and run to your nearest aquascaping supplier. Invest. I don't know what, Bodgy. I'll just let you know your internship is not going well so far. Maybe I should start doing that every time. Is that funny? Probably not. Stonks. Stonks. Do you watch Davey 504, Bodgy? I love Davey 504. Takes some getting used to though. Next thing on the list. Ghost wood. Have you ever had some ghost wood in your life? Just bought the place where Dragonstone is collected. What? I drop out for a while and bonsai drops to D. Yeah, not many takers for the old bonsai. Bit unnatural, people thought. Just ordered 10 ton of it. Smart move. You'll be rich. You'll be like one of the first investors in Facebook. I mean, apart from the ones that got ripped off, but we don't talk about that. It all dropped out. What dropped out? I don't know. Hopefully not me. Anywho, ghost wood. This one's going to float for a while. Takes a while to get fully submerged, but a nice point of difference than the rest. Hey. It does look good. I mean, it's not going to be that light when it is submerged, but still pretty good. Fun fact, it's actually sand-blasted manzanita wood. Good to know. Thank you. Green Aqua would have got a heart attack when they saw the castle appear. Good meme value though. Alright, clear A. Good stuff. Next, material. Fell asleep, Benny. It's like 7:30. What does that make it over there? Like 5:30 or 9:30? One of those. Either way, it's too early to fall asleep. For those hunting men needed, Ghostwood is your option in Australia. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, you don't have to hunt too far for this one. This is what we refer to here as gold vine. Gold vine driftwood. It's our most common driftwood that's available in stores. Super common. Still an absolute rip-off if you ask me. I do not know how to play this game. Well, Amy, you've come to the right place. Basically, we'll have a large picture here, which you can just go off by vibe. If you haven't used it before, if you have used it before, go off experience. And we just place it on the list in accordance of best up the top, worst down the bottom. Super casual. There's no wrong answers. I encourage you to get involved, as I encourage everyone to get involved. Also, hey Chloe, good to see Rhinos Aquatics. If you're in the need for a sponge filter in Australia, I think you're only Australia, aren't you, Chloe? If you're in Australia and you need a sponge filter, head over to Rhinos Aquatics on Facebook. Bodgy, apprentice moderator, can you track down Rhinos Aquatics on Facebook? Let's get a link happening. Good pricing though, and Chloe's a massive supporter of the channel, so it's good to see. Let's get that moving and shaking. We need lots of sponge filters always, so. Okily dokily. C, 3 S's, another C, a B, an A, 4 B's, an A, another 2 B's, and an A. Always love these ranking games, but don't know how to play. Well, there you go. Throw a letter out there. I will not actually. Here we go, Amy. This will get you involved. I will not place it on the board until I see a letter next to Sand Creek Aquatics 2. Now you have to get involved. Fisher. I don't know if I want to leave or not, because a thing I gotta do ain't mandatory, but I have to set an example, but I've been on the call for it every time since the start of the year. That is a lot of words for not much information, Mr. Fisher. I don't know what to choose because I love art. Well, it's a simple answer. Forget all your responsibilities. Stay here in the stream. That's the only answer. How old do you think I am, Arjun? How old do you think I am? Alright, we got a B. We got a B next to... Oh, that's... Amy. Sand Creek Aquatics. Putting out a B. Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. No, I'm just kidding. Good stuff. However... Actually, you might be correct here, so... we're going to drop it in the B. Let's do it. Bam. $35. I am not 35. Hopefully the highness of the register of my voice indicates that, yeah, not quite 35. Oh, jeez. Maybe I shouldn't have asked the question. Can you people actually see me? Am I too small? 74. That's right. You nailed it, ugly man. Next material. Natural gravel, I believe it's pronounced. River pebbles, gravel, however you want to say it. Naturale gravelle. Molto bene. I'm young. Well, I'm a lot younger than 35. My dad could be 35. Nah, probably not. Yeah, exactly. Bodgy, where's the link, mate? Am I going to have to remove that wrench, good sir? Now I'm going to have to do my own moderating work here. Probably lag everything out. What is this? I'll do it. I'll get the link. Don't worry. You just entertain yourselves. Okay, there we go. I didn't see any link. I even scrolled back to see. You never did. Ah, you didn't. You didn't press enter, mate. Scroll back yourself. I thought I wasn't the only one that got up this early. Well, perhaps. How do we go here? We got ourselves as some S's, some A's, a lot of A's. A C, an S, and yeah. Judging by that, we got a clear A here on our hands. And in the meantime, welcome DWS Aqua to the bam. Let's see that better do a flip. Is he going to make it? He made it. Welcome to membership DWS Aqua. You've unlocked for yourself this evening the wonderful prize of a custom fishbowl emoji next to your name. Access to exclusive, one-of-a-kind custom emojis. Also, you will see a new member community tab open up whereby I place weekly behind-the-scenes exclusive content only for my beloved members, fantastic supporters of the channel. You help a lot. You're the reason I do it, but you don't miss anything if you don't choose to monetarily support the channel. Was that good? I was channeling my Wheel of Fortune vibes or something like that. Fantastic. Thanks a lot. Hopefully you enjoy, and hopefully you find that the value has been returned tenfold. Well, yes, Fisher, that is an interesting observation, but I don't pressure anyone to do whatever they like with their money. So, absolutely no judgment between who chooses to do that and who doesn't. Everyone is equal. Everyone is important. Everyone is awesome. Got the fishbowl. Yeah, you did. Throw down some of them custom emojis if you can. Actually, I think you do have to refresh the chat or something. Here's an example. Look at them go. Bam, bam, bam. There, look at all those fancy emojis. Do what you like with those. No worries, Arjun. Enjoy. Alright. The vanilla ice cream of sands, indeed. So what we have here is the ADA La Plata sand. La Plata, indeed. Fantastic sand. I don't really know what to say about sand. Sandy texture, sandy appearance, but it's from ADA, so you know that it's better than all other sands on the planet, basically. I'm sure it's mined from, untouched deserts of the Sahara. Is probably mined from, you know, a beach oasis in the center of the Sahara Desert. Hand delivered into the ADA Egypt factory. I don't know much about geography, so this might be way off. But, I don't know. We'll stop there. Yep. They've thought of everything, Fisher. More of an ADA Nile sand guy. Well, unfortunately, you're out of luck tonight. I'm a La Plata man. Alright. Indoor fishing inside. I forgot to put cholla wood on the list. Might have to be added later. E because it's getting lonely. Alright. SE, AB, DS, BB, FA, AC, BAAS. Clock out from what, Bodgy? You didn't even post any links. All you did is talk about eating everything. I think we'll be okay. E because it's getting lonely. Unfortunately, I don't think the general consensus for this one is E. I think most likely, gotta sneeze. We have ourselves a B. Next, material. Ooh, the cheap one. I agree, Ugly Man. Don't know if you were here, but he's actually on a trial shift. It was a one stream only deal, pending behavior. I'm telling you, Bodgy, it didn't come through. People asked for the link. I'm not making that up. People asked after I mentioned it. Thank you. A mod should not be worried about dinner. Exactly. A true mod would forgo their last meal, their final meal ever, to post links. That's true modship. A true mod. Like, your candy overhauls, your Zen gingers of the world, they survive on sustenance provided by live stream entertainment. They don't need quenching by means of food intake. Fisher, I do definitely do not trust you enough to be a mod. You're off the rails, Fisher. Yes, this is lava rock. Very lightweight, very cheap, accessible from most hardware stores. Harbours a great deal of beneficial bacteria. Adaptable to a range of different scapes. Great for growing on it rhizome plants such as Anubias, Java fern, Bucephalandra, many other things, but all round pretty good. You can also drill into it fairly easily because it is so porous, so you can make your own caves and things. I agree, Ugly Man. We might have to remove said wrench. Also, with the moderator, I can't mute him, so you know that just really removes a big comical element of the streams and what these streams have become. So I hope you've got your shoulders strapped up, Shep, because you're about to carry all the mod work here this evening. I love a lava rock for propagation of rhizome plants. I like it. I like it a lot. Good to throw at volcanoes. I'm sure it would be. Matthew, you caused enough anarchy. You caused enough anarchy last week. Good sir. JB in the house. In the house. Welcome. Bunnings has lava rock, correct. You'll find it under the name Scoria. Good to have you, JB. Alright. How'd we end up with the old-fashioned lava rock? Also, barbecue stores often have lava rock. bit of a heads up for you, but give it a good old fashioned rinse off before you put it in your aquarium. A, D, A, A, B, 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 C, D, B, C, D, A. That would equate, in my mind, to approximately a B. Lava rock. Up to B you go. Come on down. Pottery toothbrush holders for the win. I do not know what that means, GRB, but you are the expert on all things nifty, all things DIY, all things out of the box thinking. So whatever it is you say, I agree. Did we end up with we didn't end up with closure on how old I am. Maybe I'll leave it as a mystery. I think most people know anyway. Alright, so here we have the aforementioned Manzanita driftwood. Not very available in Australia. Manzanita is pretty well known for creating a fair bit of mess in the aquarium. It will shed a lot of organic material, especially if you've got plecos and things sort of rasping on it. No mystery. No mystery. Well, I'll say this much. Those who guessed that I was above the age of 30 is incorrect. Ba, ba, ba. Manzanita driftwood. FASAAAAAAAASCBD. Now, last week we had issues with pun-related names. However, I've carefully read this, and I have to say, welcome. Sophisticated. Love it. That is a pun that I can agree with. Sophisticated. Sophisticated. Love it. Fantastic work. You made me do a double take. I'm very careful about reading channel names this evening. The radar is on, but that is very clever. I like it. F for that silly timber. Sweet 16. Yes, Fisher, I am in my 20s. I was born between 1990 and 2000. Correct. Alright. Lots of A's for the Manzanita. Other letters too, such as the D from Shep, the S from Jag, the B from our new friend, Sophisticated. Great name, again. A D from Rhino's Aquatics. A C from I Like Red Plants. But the general consensus has landed this fantastic driftwood in the A tier. Well done. Okie dokie, arty chokey. We have ourselves here some pool filter sand. Not quite the classiness or the related expense as the ADA La Plata. However, incredibly readily available, incredibly cheap. Yeah, a little bit of a broad range there, Shep. Yeah, and just good. If you are a subscriber to Father Fish, we would be ringing a bell right now. I don't have a bell. I have a swear button. That will be my sand joke. Not joke, sand bell. What else about pool filter sand? Yeah, just super cheap. So if you want sand, get it. And don't get play sand. Especially not from Bunnings, because it's terrible. Pool filter sand is better. Correct though, Pete. It is a bit of a weird colour. It's like a tan colour. You know? It is a weird colour. I'll give you that. Good stuff, JB. What did the pirate say on his 80th birthday? Aye, matey. Love it. Alright, just a broad range, correct? I read that already. JB is absolutely famous for the best dad jokes ever. Wow, JB. Dropping down. Cash. Making it rain up in here. $2 dues. Australian. For the pool filter sound. I will just wait for the beta to flip. We have to wait for the ceremonial beta flip before it is officially in the books. Oh, GRB, yes. I'm sure it must be incredibly depressing to be a Melbourne supporter. Luckily for you, it's equally as depressing being an Essendon supporter, so you're bound to get a win to finish the season out. There we go. Things have registered. The beta did a flip. It made it. Pool filter sound is now officially in the logbooks as an S tier. Can't believe it. Amazing. Insane. Just buy river sand or crushed coral. What are people thinking? Where do you even buy river sand from? I can understand collecting river sand, but what are you buying it from? A quarry? Maybe. That's probably a good idea, actually. But who's gone to a quarry? People with utes? Probably. Alright. Or trucks, if you're not familiar with utilities. Okay. That solved that one. That solved that one indeed. Next. Now, do we know what this is? We had an interesting conversation earlier surrounding wood that looked like rocks. And now we have rocks. Wait, now we have also wood that looks like rocks. So, never mind. The river. There's no honeygrami in Genie. Not this time. Not this time. Yes, this is petrified wood. It does look like strata rock, but yeah, it's actually wood that is fossilized. I'm not exactly sure about the process. Somebody smarter than I am will have that here. But it's got some interesting clean lines to it. I'm sure it would be a pretty awesome, like, sit them next to each other. You could create a pretty cool little retaining wall. You could put the magical castle at the end, and you could have like a path, a fence going up to it. What's the wood so scared of? Maybe the wood saw the basilisk, JB. It looked into the eyes of the basilisk. Everyone knows you got to look through a mirror or through a puddle on the floor of the Chamber of Secrets. Speaking of JB, you weren't here before. Check out my invisibility cloak. Pretty cool, huh? Don't exactly know what to use it for yet, but I'll come up with an idea. Needs more context though. Desert scape, sorta. Yeah, could kinda work. Yeah, I know stuff, Fisher. I know about wizardry and witchcraft. See ya, scape. Lots of A's, lots of D's, few S's. I'm thinking a B. Where is it? There. B. We're getting close to the end, to be honest. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 to go. G for the wood rock. I like it. Yes, indeed, JB. Indeed. At your peer pressurings, I did order a green shirt. One day we'll put it into practice. That calls for a C. Yes, Matty D, there was. I placed it accordingly. Next. Oh, yeah, we've got ourselves some fruity pebbles here. We've got, what's another cereal? We've got some Captain Crunch happening here. We've got some, I don't know what else. Rainbow Gravel. Clown Throw Up. What do we think? Confetti. Aquarium Confetti. Yeah, potentially Fisher. I'll come up with an idea. Just needs the context. Potentially the green shirt might feature in the 4th installment of my Gumtree series. We shall see. Clown Gravel. S from Shep. S plus from Jason. Going with the galaxy situation there. F, a G, a F, a G, an F, and an S. For an S. Sand Creek Aquatics 2, another S. S for the awful tasting breakfast cereal. Yeah, it's not great on the teeth. But, you know, it's got probably high fibre. It'll get your day started. Low GI. Harry Potter wants to buy fish. Probably. Just F. Well, the rankings are interesting so far. Okay, F. So what do we got? Shep is not going to change his S because he loves to troll me on these things. But I do think that we have ourselves a clear F for the rainbow vomit. Hundreds and thousands, there you go. I don't know who that bodgy from Australia is, but he's not the same guy. He looks like an imposter. His name's not blue anymore. Something has happened. I have a challenge with my new tank. Do escape with all the S or all the F. Oh, I mean, obviously I could do S just with what's lying around here. F, I think, would go against my better judgment. Ugh. It would just, that would be awful. I don't think I can do that even for the gag. The castle goes to F. Ugly man. What is this? What is this? Oh, I forgot one thing as well. With the rainbow gravel, I forgot.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby!
Forgot Hank Hill. Alrighty. $1.99. Thanks, Ugly Man, for your generous contribution. Your wish at thine command. The castle moves it up to the S. What has happened here? Bodgy feels betrayed. All I said was post a simple link, Mr. Bodgy from Australia. And you just disappeared. I agree, GRB. The only time pink gravel has looked good. Where's GRB? F, except with black moors. Oh yeah, Nathan's Fish Boy has a pretty cool tank with some pink gravel against some black moors. Very good. Good contrast. Alrighty, we've got the other stone that everyone likes to use, Cereus stone. It will buffer your aquarium water up though, but nobody really seems to care because it looks awesome. S1 looks like the sorting hat. True. Hufflepuff. Gryffindor. How was that impression of the sorting hat? Not Slytherin, eh? Sounds a little bit like my old man impression from Mars. Yeah. Harry Potter. Serious day. A for solid staple, although I don't have any. Interesting. I've got more than I know what to do with. I just collect it. But I do have to say, I'm pretty basic. I love a bit of Cereus stone. I would get rid of everything else except for Amazonia, Cereus stone. That's pretty much it. Terracotta pots. That's all you need. JB. Ravenclaw. E because there's nothing else in E yet. I do like that logic. We do have 2 more chances to get something in E. And I think we might have an opportunity for that, JB, so fret not. S for Cereus. S S A A S A S S S S S S S S S S A F S C S. I think we got there. I do think we got there. We've got another El Natural S tier. Fantastic news for the Cereus stone. Invest in Cereus today. Head down to your local fish store tomorrow. Pick up all the Cereus stone. Put the trailer on the car or the... Do you have trailers in America? What is it? What's a trailer called? Not a trailer like a caravan. A trailer that is just... I don't know how to explain that. Like the bed of a truck, but on wheels, and you attach it to the back of your car. What's that called in America? I don't know. What's it called in the UK? Is it called a trailer? Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Congratulations, Cereus stone. Natural S tier. JB. Yeah, potentially. Potentially. It is going well though. Had my first week. And yes, it's interesting. It's interesting having people who need your advice to do their job. A U-Haul trailer. Trailer, okay. I thought a trailer was like a caravan in America, but maybe it's the same thing. Flogenhagen? No, JB. Trailer, okay, cool. But just to specify, you don't live in it, just an open top trailer. Okay, there we go. Cool. Haven't got fired yet. Nah, we're just getting started. Next. Now, let's see. I was going to suggest we'll see which one fares better out of the classic plastic ship ornament and the plastic castle ornament, although that debate, I guess, has been settled here. But what do we think about the plastic ship ornament with inbuilt cave? Wow. Wow. Yes, Fisher. S tier castle for sure. Well, Unfortunately, it's not a castle. Chloe, you will get that wish. $2.99. Extraordinary generosity. Appreciate that. I will get that happening. Alrighty, there we go. Kmart rocks. Kmart rock, and this is the Kmart gravel, if that's what you're talking about, is terrible. It's the worst gravel ever because you don't get enough in the bag. You get like just enough to cover the bottom of the tank, and it's the biggest piece of gravel ever. I hate it, and also the epoxy comes off straight away. DWS. Does anyone in my team know my channel? I haven't told the new people, but my old colleagues know of my channel. Yeah, sometimes they come in here and troll me, but I don't really make them known because they would enjoy that. So I just ignore them and then yell at them the next day. But yes, believe it or not, I do have some sort of responsibilities in my day-to-day life. Crazy, I know. Alright, E, only because of the cave. Inbuilt cave, luxury stuff. E, lots of E's. Think it's comfortable. Today's video is brought to you by 80s Synth, possibly Tron soundtrack. No, today is the copyright-free music made available by Harris Heller of the Alpha Gaming YouTube channel. So, if you're looking for some copyright-free music, Harris Heller. So you rock in Plastic Dragon and you have an awesome Dungeons and Dragons scape. I actually like that. I don't mind the old plastic ornament as long as it has a purpose. What about the Chola? The Chola was determined... Oh yeah, that's probably an interesting thing I forgot to mention, Amy. Anybody who does a super chat gets exactly what they want. No question asked. So, Rhino's Aquatics dropped $2.99 Australian super chat to put Chola wood in the D tier. So, instantly, Chola wood went in the D tier. Them's the rules. I don't make them. I just enact them. Unbiased and as per my duties as the chairman of the International Fish Plant and Hardscape Ranking Board of the United Nations and the Milky Way. So that's a real thing, and I take my duties very seriously. Lego, that should have been one. I didn't think about this last night when I was doing this. Okay, so fairly comfortable with that. We filled up all the tiers. Well done, everyone. Fantastic work. We do have one more thing on the L listo here. My responsibilities include not spilling my lunch on my shirt, sitting upright for an extended period of time. Exactly what we want. Exactly what you want, JB. Exactly. When have I denied? Ever. That is really high, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, sitting upright for an extended period of time is rough. Do you know what I ordered for the fish room? Probably not this fish room because I won't be able to fit it in. But I ordered a standing desk, like a sit-stand desk. So in future streams, when I move out of here, we'll be able to sit and do the live streams. But then on unboxings, we can. It's not a mechanical one. It has a crank, and I'll have to physically crank it up. But I mean, who really cares? And we'll be able to raise it up and do unboxings. Anyway, we're investing in the channel, so. So yes, the last one on the list for this evening. Plastic skull ornament. We've got a crocodile here because of Australia, but it could be considered the dinosaur skull. What else is another one that people have? The human skull. General skull ornament. Ceramic toothbrush holders. That's the second time I've read this GRB, and I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, so I'm going to Google that. Ceramic toothbrush holder. Yeah, I've never seen these things before. What is it? Just a small cup thing. People, if you're imagining that, it's just like a small, like that big. It kind of reminds me. I'll show you. I've just reached into my shrimp tank here. Everyone should keep a shrimp tank next to their streaming setup. Kind of reminds me of these things, what you get with your plants. That's what it reminds me of GRB. Whoop, spilling water everywhere. That's what GRB is referring to, I think, as a ceramic toothbrush holder type situation. That's, of course, 3 of them siliconed together. Whoa. Probably not for this fish room. Ugly man. Wouldn't you like to know what I'm planning? I'll conquer the same. What's that saying? Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Try to take over the world. Maybe not. I'll be moving house soon. I thought that was well documented. In reality, I was just waiting to see what happened career-wise whilst I was looking for things. And obviously, that situation has been updated. If you don't put a walking machine under the desk, I'll be so cross. True. I don't mind the odd Buddha statue either. Like, Buddha statues have a place, I reckon. That said, I didn't put them on the list because I just didn't think of them. We can all agree F on this one. Interesting. Everyone needs a croc skull in the bathtub. That's not a skull. This is a skull. Go and wrestle it. Crikey. That was an Australian doing an Australian accent. For those playing at home. S. They are available at Walmart apparently. Thanks, Shep. You'll retain your wrench. Whoa, Chevy with the $2.99. Better doing a flip. F for the crocodile skull. That solves that argument. Thanks, Chevy. Super generous, and your wish is my command. JB, yes, I do have a spare room, but it's kind of occupied at the moment, and I do not... Here, let's get this on the record. I will never, ever have a fish room on carpet ever again. It's just not worth it. If you're setting up a fish room, get it on tiles or get it on concrete. That way, you know, you can be a bit more reckless. I've got the old blower vac here, so you know, just throw the duckweed on the ground. You know, shake your hands off on the ground, doesn't matter. And then any dirt, you just blow it outside later. Brilliant. Never, ever put fish rooms on carpet. Save yourself the hassle. Or like a coffee cup with a permanent lid with 6 to 8 holes in the lid for toothbrush. Oh, yeah, I know those things. Yep. If only I could 3D print Blake's head and send it to Shep. I don't know why you would want to do that, but okay. There'd be a lot of easier ways you could replicate that. I mean, it'd be a good funny gag, I guess, but 3D print it and send it to me, and then I'll put my own head on myself, and then it'll be Blakeception. Now that's a gag. Yeah, that's the trouble, Rhino. Like, it's all well and good, and you're like, oh, be careful, I won't spill on my carpet. And then what happens is some ick breaks out, and you got to use some general medication with methylene blue and malachite green in it. And then, you know, and then you got a little bit of blue stain and green stain, and then you do spill one day, or the seam blows out in a tank, and the aqua soil goes everywhere, and then you got brown stains and, you know, going everywhere. And just don't. Just save yourself the hassle. Oh, I should make Blake bobbleheads. That would be cool. Probably have to be a little bit more popular first. Yeah, carpet is great, especially if you enjoy dirty tank water smell. Yeah, mold is awesome. Cleaning is awesome. Not getting your bond back for the rental is fantastic. What I'll do is I'll make up ceramic coffee mugs of my head. You can actually get Blake's Aquatics coffee mugs, just so you know, from the website that my t-shirts and stuff are on. There's a bunch of them, like some of them have my logo on one side and then a Bozeman eye rainbow fish or a guppy or a discus maybe. Bunch of fish. 0 sales on those as well. Actually 1 sale. My friend from high school. So the t-shirt market, she's not good at the moment. Good stuff, JB. Fantastic. Yeah. I put a tarp down for water changes, but it still leaks. Yeah, that's the trouble when you try and pick it up. No worries, Pete. We're pretty much finished here anyway, I think. So that's how the ranking board ended up. I think I like that. Very good. Shall we switch back over? Because I feel like I spent 5 minutes recording this tank, so we might as well look at that for a period of time. Oh no, I'm getting bigger. I can't believe it. That's crazy. Yeah, there's heaps of other options. There's always 5 or 6 great other options that we could add on that I just didn't think about at the time. No fishing sign is a good one. I didn't put like pleco caves and stuff either. Sounds good, Chloe. Good to have you. Why did the hipster burn his mouth? He drank coffee before it was cool. Her to her. I need a laugh track. That's the best I can do. Actually, can I do better than that? Oh, jeez. Why is that not the case? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. There we go. And why is that? I don't know. Everything's out of order here. Anyway, we're getting distracted.
Another one.
Oh,
Another
DJ
one.
Khaled, just settle down.
Another one.
Settle down.
Another one.
Hey, we already had the stream.
Another one.
Next week.
And another one.
No.
Another one.
I'll be here or not.
Another one.
Alright, so just back in your box, mate. No, mate, we can't sprinkle in more streams. Like, mate, 1 per week is fine, okay? Salt Bay, just settle down, mate. Are they red Irian rainbow fish? Yes, JB, thank you. Back on track. So, this, where is he? That's a male. That one is like a juvenile. He's about one day that guy will just, bam, he'll be like fluoro orange out of nowhere. And then the rest are females, those brown ones. And then that's a turquoise rainbow fish there. That's a baby bozeman. I raised that guy up. That's a black banded rainbow fish, Melanitania nigrans. Yeah. And that, oh, he's around here somewhere. Behind my head. He disappeared. There's a Melanitania pygmea back there as well somewhere. Scuba dive bubble thingy. Yeah, I was thinking the chest. Anyway, I think we're getting a bit sidetracked here, so we might wrap it up there. Thanks everyone for a fantastic stream. If you are interested, actually, Father Fish has gone live in probably an hour and a half or something like that, so if you're still awake, check that out. Really enjoy it. If we have any mods left here, post a link, or I can either, but always find them to be fun to be a part of, so do recommend. Other than that, appreciate you all hanging out, and we shall resume next week. Also, a bit of a matter of business, actually. Not sure if many people here actually attend the Monday morning ones. However, basically, I will be continuing the Monday morning streams. However, it will be not this Monday, it'll be the week after, because I get basically a 9-day fortnight, so I'll have that day off, but it's not until the following Monday. So anyway, I'll be sure to put out a community post and all that, because it's pretty confusing. G'day Cat Ray as well. People are strolling in here. Sid Neal, just as we're wrapping up. That's usually the way, but yeah, super fun stream. Appreciate everyone. Super chats, always appreciate those. Not necessary, but yeah, pretty good fun, and glad to see some shenanigans involved there as well. Thanks always for your support, and I think next week we'll actually have a huge milestone. Hopefully we should reach 2,500. I think we're about 30 off, so let me know if we should do something special for the 2.5k subscriber stream or not. We could just continue business as usual, but if you're here or not, really appreciate you for being a part of that, whether you are number 2,500 or number 1. Yeah, always appreciate the support, and it's the reason that I spend all these nights editing and filming and doing all that stuff for you guys. So anyway, we'll wrap it up there, and I've gone on enough. Thanks guys, hopefully you enjoyed, and I shall catch you next week. See ya on the next one.